Hello everybody, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and today we are talking about the Bloodpelt Hunter, because I fucking love this model. It's so good, it's so daft, and I love it, and I wish there was a 360 view, because it's relatively new, this model, yet, I mean, it came out at round about the same time as King Blood. But, saying that, this is one of my favourite Ogor Mawtribes models. Is it better than the Firebelly? No, in my opinion, I think the Firebelly still holds up and looks cool, but this one, I just love how derpy he is, because look at him. He's blinded himself so he could wear horns on his head. That is a man that has dedication and intelligence modelled up. I mean, he's dedicated to hunting and showing off his pelts, but intelligence-wise, he's about as intelligent as I am. So, yeah, I love this man. It's just Ogor Mawtribes are Ogren, but in Age of Sigmar, and I just love them. And I want an entire army of them, and I would use this guy as a leader, just because he's so cool. He's surprisingly quite good in game. Also, I love the amount of heads he has. I mean, he's got this massive head and this massive head. He likes showing off what he has. He's very much like somebody that boasts about his kills, and there's great character there in the sculpt, and I love the paint scheme, but the sculpt is what makes this model. It has character, and he's just derpy. I mean, look at him. He's blinded himself to wear these horns. That's just brilliant. I also like his massive fuck-off crossbow. I'm going to get into his rules in a minute, because his crossbow is surprisingly quite effective. In fact, because there's no 360 view, unfortunately, we just have this view, and then that's it, which is a shame. Because I would like to see. Oh my god, he's got like arms and other people's weapons, and he's wearing pelts. I love that. I didn't realize he had an axe. He was wearing someone's axe as well. I love this model, and I want to get one, but I'm shit at painting, so I'll be too nervous to paint it. However, we are going to talk about the rules, because the rules is what makes the models sometimes, and his rules are surprisingly quite good. Let me show you what I mean. So, these are the rules for the Bloodpelt Hunter, and he's surprisingly quite fast. Movement 6, save of a 5, bravery 8, wounds 8, so he's quite tanky, but his weapons, they are something else. He has got a massive crossbow, which range 18 inches, attacks 2, so you get to fire twice with it. You're hitting on 4s, you're wounding on 3s though, rending -1, damage D3, but with the spear, it becomes something else, because you get 1 attack and you're hitting on 4s, but you're wounding on 2s, mate, because he's throwing that spear with all the anger that he can muster. And once that wounds, rending -2, damage D6. That's a lot of fucking damage out of that spear. It's so good. It's so goddamn good. However, his melee weapons. I mean, he's got a little axe. I assume that little axe is a hacker axe, but at the same time, I like to think he stole it after murdering like a bunch of people. I like to think he stole it, because that would make more sense to me. So, the Hacker Axe, a meat blade, range 2 inches, so you don't even need to be base to base to use it. 5 attacks, you know, just a mere 5 attacks. You're hitting on 3s, you're wounding on 3s, rending -1, and damage 2. That is really sodding good. I love that. I love the fact that in melee he's quite effective, because you're hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s, and damage 2, rending -1. That's a lot of attacks. And I'm surprised at that, because I thought his spear would be the melee weapon, but it's not. It's the little axe and the meat blade. However, his abilities are something else as well. So, if you're in cover, this unit is not visible to enemy units while it is in cover. And I love the rule. I love the wording. Despite their towering size, Bloodpelt hunters are able to strike unseen as they stalk their prey. just, oh, what's that massive Ogor? We don't see him, mate. We can't fire. Why not? He's hiding behind a hedge. We can see his ugly face. Yeah, but we can't target him, General's orders. But we can see him. No, it's not the proper way to do warfare. Unrelenting Hunter is also another interesting ability with this. I really like how evil this is. At the end of your opponent's movement phase, if this unit is more than 9 inches away from all enemy units, it can make a normal move. So, say someone got within 9 inches, or, 9 or 10 inches from, you and they're about to charge. You can just move him out of charge range. Just to be a really annoying dickhead. And his movement is 6. His movement is 6, so, he can move quite far. That is just that's just trolling. I love that rule. I love the fact that they actively can just move after your opponent does his movement. It's like, alright, I'm moving again. See you later, you're not charging me this fight, mate. Oh, dear, that's great. And also, Beast Breaker. I nearly misread that as Breast Breaker. Oh, dear, he just squishes your moves until they're dust. Breast Breakers. That's something else. Anyway, Beast Breaker. If the target is a monster, the damage characteristic of the crossbow is a 3 and the spear is a 6. Remember, you've got 2 attacks with the crossbow and 1 massive attack with the spear. Yeah, he's really good at killing monsters, as you can probably tell, because of all the heads that he has. I think the only negative thing I have to say about this model is his save is a 5-up, and that's it. Other than that, I love this model. It is one of the best Ogor Mawtribes model out there. I would happily use it. In fact, I encourage you to use this model. And yeah, I absolutely love it. I like the fact that if you're within cover, he's just not visible, mate. You can't target him because he's not visible. I like the idea that the cover can literally be anything from like a big old building to like a small hedge. And it's like, nah, you can't see me. Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you so desire, but I understand if you don't. Anyway, I'll see you later. Remember, take care and stay safe, and also look after each other. Bye for now.